So, sadly, awkwardly enough, I guess you guys don't have any standards when it comes to putting on makeup, or rather watching people put on makeup, and we'll just click on any video of any rando that has access to a makeup brush and an eyeshadow palette. And so I'm saying this because my Beetlejuice eyeshadow palette review has actually, for my channel, done fairly well. And so that's why I'm back putting on makeup, despite the fact that I barely even know what makeup is, and still don't really even know how to put it on my face, but you guys apparently want to watch me, so here we are. Now today I'm going to be reviewing stuff, some cheapo stuff that I just got at the store, because that's typically where I buy my makeup. You know, no Sephora, Ulta, MAC type of stuff here, at least not today. We've just got some, you know, some cheapo stuff, because I'm cheap. So here we go. So we're gonna be doing some Halloween looks. Everybody's into unicorn stuff now. I just want to say that I was into unicorns before anybody else was. I collected them decades ago, and now everyone else thinks they're cool, so whatever. I mean, y'all are like the last to get that idea, but it's cool, whatever. So we're gonna do, I guess, like a unicorn look, and then, like, I don't know, something after, maybe a vampire or something. So the products I'm gonna be using today are, I got these Wet n Wild paint pot things, face paint sort of type of things, I guess, and Wet n Wild paint palette. This is the Metallics eyeshadow palette, I'm guessing. Just says paint palette. I guess it's Halloween, so you can put this stuff wherever you want, right? I also got this LA Girl smoky eyeshadow palette, and that one was more of a serious purchase because I actually kind of like the colors in there. I really like earth tones and stuff, so here we are. I don't know if I'm actually going to use it. I probably will, to kind of figure out this look. I have no idea what I'm doing at this point. I'm totally just making it up as I go along. Okay, I got this like liquid lipstick. It's called Darkness Falls. It's like a dark blue. So, whatever. You need to put on your primer, of course, because you're gonna be going out on a spooky Halloween night on the town, and you don't want your eyeshadow to crease when you're crying in an alley because the guy that you like doesn't like you back, or because your friend said something mean about you in the club about how your costume was stupid because you followed some girl on YouTube who has no idea what makeup is or how to do it, or yeah, and that's gonna be your fault. That's gonna be on you, not me. So I think the first thing I'm gonna do here for this unicorn eye, should I do the unicorn eye first, or should I do my foundation? Maybe I should do my foundation first. So first I'm gonna try out this this Wet n Wild white paint pot. I think I might also have to combine another item into this mix to kind of like give this some depth. But don't worry, this other item is also cheapo and from the store, so we're not breaking the theme here. I'm just gonna start applying a thin layer of it to our face. We're not trying to become ghosts here. We're just trying to give our face kind of a pale effect. And for that purpose, this paint pot's actually pretty good so far. Okay, so you're just gonna do like a thin layer of this stuff just to give yourself kind of a pale sort of look. You don't want it to be too thick because, again, we're not trying to be ghosts or ghouls here. We're trying to be a unicorn, so don't go crazy with it. So you're gonna do that, and this actually is pretty good. I like the colors very sort of dry on the face in a good way, and it's a very, it spreads pretty well, so sure, whatever, it's great. Now I'm gonna take, we're going back to Wet n Wild, I'm gonna take this Wet n Wild rainbow highlighter, And I'm gonna use it to sort of contour my face, I guess. And appropriately, I'm gonna be using my Unicorn face brush. That's what this is called, right? A face brush. I'm gonna use it to give my cheeks definition. Now I want to preface, if you haven't yet caught on, that I do not know how to contour. So if this looks like crap, it's not my fault. I did my best and that's all that matters. Now I have used this rainbow highlighter before, and where you think it might be full of color and like spark and all that, no, it just goes on your face like a gray blur. So pretty much all this is good for is just giving yourself some definition, maybe a little bit of shine, but otherwise you're gonna look like a corpse. So don't put too much of this on here, honey, because you're not gonna look like a rainbow magic fairy or something. You're gonna look like a dead person. But hey, you know what's great is that you can like put it under your eyes or around your eyes and stuff, and it'll make them look sunken in like mine already do. So I don't need it for that purpose. So I gave myself a little bit of a definition here, I guess. Yeah, rainbow highlighter, not that great. Unless you just want like a shimmery darkness for whatever reason. I don't know why you'd want to add that to your look, but I'm not here to judge. Okay, so next, we're gonna start on our eyeshadow. Now I think for my base color, I'm gonna use this green here. I don't know if I can use this as eyeshadow because it's just a paint palette, whatever the heck that means. So I guess I can use it as eyeshadow. We're certainly gonna try. Okay, so that actually went on pretty evenly. I really like the color. It's not a dry color. This is paint. So this is not chalky. This is like very moist. Is that the right word? Moist. Now it's made my brush all wet. You just brush it off and you're good to go. But it got very evenly on there. Really like that. I really, really, really like that. We're gonna do the other one. I'm using this green, by the way, as my base color, this sort of aquamarine color. The trouble with me and most eyeshadows is that because they're so chalky, they don't evenly distribute and they fall off into my eye. But you know what? Paint like eyeshadow, that sort of better like thick texture, seems to work a lot better for me. So interpret that as you will. We're doing green, like the forest that the unicorn lives in, I guess. I don't know, guys. Now I'm starting to think this should have been a mermaid, but we're already on this unicorn kick, so let's just keep at it, shall we? So now we've got the green on us. And now, as much as I want to use this royal blue up here, I think I'm gonna go for purple. Because otherwise I'm just gonna look like a mermaid with like all the sea colors, and now I'm thinking I should have done a mermaid, like I said, but we didn't, so we just gotta see this through. So I'm gonna take some of this purple, and I'm gonna work it into my crease. Alright, now the problem with blending these colors is that they are paint. So the minute you stick your brush into the color on your eye, it's gonna get into the color that you're trying to blend with. And so far these colors are not blending very well. Okay, so I blended some purple into my eye, kind of. Blending wise, these paints are not great because they're paint. And I think when the chalky texture of eyeshadow that eyeshadow usually comes in blends better, I guess, maybe. Or maybe I just suck at this and I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Did you ever consider that? Maybe you shouldn't be watching me because I don't know what the heck I'm talking about and my opinion should count for nothing. Or could just be that these suck at blending. Okay, so I don't know. I tried to blend purple in there. I feel like it doesn't look great. But I also don't care, so. So I'm gonna leave that as it is, and then for the highlight, I'm gonna add some of this silver right here. I really need to get into a better lit space, don't I? Probably. And I'm going to apply it to my brow bone, I think, like, where am I putting it? Yeah, just kind of along my brow. So I put it along my brow bone a little bit, and it looks kind of like a shooting star, which is kind of cool. So at least I did something right in this whole charade. And then I did another one that doesn't look as good, like, at all. Let's see, where's my little brush? Now I also have another little item here. This is an eyebrow pencil, and I have no idea what it's from or what company it is that made this, because there's no indication on the eyeshadow pencil itself. Maybe after I take off the wrapping I will figure that out. I don't know, maybe we'll get lucky, huh? Oh. Just got eyeshadow pencil all over my fingers. We're off to a great start here, you guys. That is never coming out. Okay, so Glide Gel Liner. Oh, this is LA Girl. It's an LA Girl Royal Blue eyeliner, and I'm gonna apply it right up here near my eyelash and on my waterline. Okay, so that doesn't look terrible. It's so dark. It's so friggin' dark. Just really stands out, but I guess that's not a bad thing. So I really like how this went on, and I really like the way it looks, even though it's kind of burning my eyes. That's probably not a good sign, right? If it's burning your eyes, that's bad. But you know, squint through the pain, right? Since it's Halloween and we want to look a little bit more, you know, glittery and stuff, I'm gonna take some more of the silver of the palette, and I'm gonna put some around my eyes, like here. I guess. I don't know. Sure, why not? But you know what? It's fine that it looks bad, because you're probably gonna be at a Halloween party somewhere where, like, it's gonna be really dark, right? So no one's gonna notice anyway, so who even cares? Lastly, we're gonna put on this Wet n Wild, I introduced it earlier, but liquid catsuit makeup lipstick, whatever. It's called Darkness Falls. It's a dark blue, my favorite color, and we're just gonna put that on, because why the heck not? I already have a shade of this in black that I will try to find. No, I won't. I'm not using that color this time. But I really liked that shade of black, and I'll explain why in a minute. But let me put this on and you'll see. Now the thing I simultaneously hate and love about this lipstick is that it is so dark, but it dries very quickly and it stays on your lips. Like, it is, whether it's a pro or a con, it stays on your lips and it is really hard to get off. So that stuff is gonna stay on your lips all night. Now, as I've talked about, the lighting in here is kind of bad, but you can clearly see that that's blue, I think. I love you all, but I think you all have very questionable taste. It does leave behind some residue, so if you're like drinking drinks, kissing people on Halloween, you're probably gonna get some on them, but it's deliciously rich. Stays on you a long time. Can't go wrong with this stuff. And it's cheap, so, you know. And that, my friends, is our unicorn look. So if you want to be a unicorn for Halloween, don't do this because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Unicorn look. I guess, maybe, whatever. I'm a unicorn. I'm a unicorn. Am I really the last of the unicorns? Am I really the last? There must be more unicorns. Upon further reflection, I think this is more of like a dark unicorn look, but like Spirit Halloween has some dark unicorn costume pieces, so if you like this, I guess, whatever y'all, I don't know. Okay, I've taken off my dark mermaid makeup or whatever the heck that was, and I'm back to the Beetlejuice headband because that other headband really hurt. It was really tight on my head. So now we're gonna do like, I don't know, a vampire or something, I guess. Yeah, a vampire. We're doing a vampire. So we're gonna go back to this white paint pot and we're gonna do the same thing we did earlier, except I think we need to go a little bit whiter this time, a little bit paler because, you know, you're a vampire. And since this this white paint pot actually is really not great, I'm really impressed with it. I don't mind doing that again. This is a very natural look to it, which I really like, and it blends well on the skin. So yeah, this Wet n Wild white paint pot, go for it. Okay, so we've gotten some of that white paint on our face. We look good and pale. You can blend out with your neck if you want, but I don't really have time or patience to do that, so I'm not gonna do that. And now we're gonna try some of this black Wet n Wild paint down here. Let's get that going. I got a black paint pot. We're gonna try to use some of that. Oops, that was a mistake. Okay, so this black paint pot is very potent. Don't put this on your face unless, don't put this on unless you want a lot of this color. Okay, so now we're gonna use this rainbow highlighter again, but we're gonna use a lot more of it than before, I think. Yeah, like I said, this stuff is great for like making your cheeks look hollow. So if that's what you're about, you know. Cause you know, when you put all the colors together, it's gonna look like just gray. So we're also gonna do some on our eyes. Just under our eyes like this, just sort of sweeping. I'm starting to look more dirty than I am dead, but you know. Yes. Yes. Sure, why not? Why not? Okay. So now that you've contoured your face, I guess, you probably would have done it better. We're gonna take this black eyeliner that I have that isn't part of this. Well, I guess it is cheap because I bought it at a supermarket like, I don't know, 5 years ago probably. And we're just gonna outline our eyes here. Okay. So now we're gonna move on to our smoky LA Girl palette. And because our metallic palette just isn't really gonna lend itself well to a vampire type of look. And I'm gonna choose some colors here that I think will work well. So I think I'm going to go over first with this silver one right here. Okay, so I'm sweeping my top lids with this silver color. Okay, so I've swept my top lid with this silver color. I guess I'm like a countess or something, so I want to look, you know, like flashy or I don't know, whatever. Whatever, you guys. I don't know what I'm doing. Why are you watching this video? Watch someone who actually knows how to put on makeup. So I've swept my eye, and then I'm gonna blend this sparkly black into the crease and onto the side here. So far, I am really enjoying this palette. It has some really great colors, Some really great options. So I kind of messed up and rushed the second lid and it looks like crap, but I am getting tired of this this tutorial review anyway, so whatever. But yeah, this palette's really great so far. I'm really liking the way these colors blend together. So lastly, I'm gonna put some of this along my brow bone for a highlight. Just like that. Sure, whatever. And then I'm gonna take some of my black eyeliner and I'm gonna put it just here along my lash line. Sure, looks great, whatever. I got this LA Girl Matte lipstick. I think it's called Runway. So some of my navy blue lipstick is still on my lips, but this is a very creamy, sort of dark umber. Is that a word? Is that a word? Sort of a dark coffee kind of color. And it looks pretty good. Looks like you've been drinking blood, so that's appropriate. Would you like some boschetti? So, in closing, I don't have these glued into my mouth, so I'm just kind of holding them there. In closing, I really like the LA Girl stuff, like this smoky eyeshadow palette. Crap. The colors blend really well and they look really good on your eyelid and all that stuff. And then this Wet n Wild palette was nice, except that it's paint. You can put it wherever you want because it's Halloween. Eyeshadow wise, doesn't blend super well because it's paint, but you know, if you're looking for cheap, presentable stuff, it's there. The same could be said for me. And then these fellas here, these are great. The black one, don't put the black one on unless you want a lot of black. This stuff is potent. You're only gonna need like one swipe of it. The white, you can kind of temper it. You can do however you want, but these are great. I highly recommend these for Halloween makeup. It's better than like the cheapo stuff. It's still cheapo, but it's better than like the stuff you get like in the little cardboard thing. These lipsticks, Wet n Wild and LA Girl, both great. These will stain things, but they stay on your lips and they're really hard to get off, which may or may not be a plus. That's the Wet n Wild liquid catsuit lipstick. And then the LA Girl Matte lipstick, well, you can see. It's a very nice, presentable color. This could work for a lot of different occasions. I don't know. What else do you want me to say about it? Okay. Was there anything else I need to talk about?